If you're a sports fan, make sure you go check out SportsCastr for all of your sports needs. Whether you're a football fan, basketball fan, or baseball fan, this app is the perfect way to get news for your team and is an app I personally use myself in case any of you guys want to check out my pregame, halftime, or postgame streams. I'll leave a link in the description below. What is up, Pats Nation? It's Patriots Global back here with another video, and in this one, we are going to be talking about the upcoming game on Saturday versus the Buffalo Bills, and how this is going to be a very big game for each of the teams, but especially our New England Patriots, and how this is going to be a must-win for the Pats. Now, if you would have told me at the beginning of the season that there would be a point in the season where the New England Patriots would have to beat the Bills, I would tell you you're crazy. I'd also tell you you were crazy to say that the Buffalo Bills would have a 10-4 record, but somehow they do. So the big thing here is if the Patriots beat the Bills on Saturday, they immediately become the AFC East champions. If the Patriots win out the rest of the season, meaning if they win versus the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins, and remember that these last two games are at home at Gillette Stadium, then the Patriots will automatically be able to clinch a first-round bye in the AFC playoffs. And that in itself is a very huge thing, okay? The Patriots are never a wild card team, ever. That would happen on the rarest of rare occasions. The Patriots are always a team that finishes either first or second in the AFC. They're always able to clinch that first round bye, and that helps them so substantially versus all the other teams. It helps them get some rest, which the players definitely need, especially right now for the Patriots. But they also have a lot more time to practice. They have a lot more time to get things under wraps and figure things out, which if you look at the Patriots, there's definitely a lot that they need to figure out before heading into sudden death, which is the playoffs. And also having more time to game plan against more top-tier teams like the Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens, which are very likely for the Patriots to play in the divisional round and the championship round. Now, this isn't just Patriots Global coming on here, hyping up this game, saying that they have to win this. Even in the Patriots locker room, these guys know that this is a big game for them. This is going to be a very big test. Patriots All-Pro cornerback Stephon Gilmore said himself that this is, and I quote, like a playoff game. Patriots wide receiver Philip Dorsett also had comments for this, saying that this is a big game. We know that. They know that. Everybody in the building knows it. This is for the division, hat and t-shirt game. We've just got to put our best foot forward and just go out there and play as hard as we can. Even Patriots defensive tackle Danny Shelton said that this is a very big game for us, and that he even quoted Bill Belichick's big saying in that real football starts after Thanksgiving. So this just goes to show that everybody in the Patriots locker room knows how substantial that this game is going to be versus the Buffalo Bills. And the thing about this game and the thing about the Buffalo Bills is that they are not the team that the Patriots used to play. Okay, this is not just some easy win. It's not just the Buffalo Bills who are the joke around the NFL, can never make it to the playoffs. I mean, 10-4, guys. That is the Buffalo Bills record. They have really dominated this year. Of course, they have their issues in each of their aspects, but 10-4 for the Buffalo Bills is a huge upgrade, and they are a playoff caliber team. Do I think they'll make it far in the playoffs? No, but they're still a playoff team either way. Earlier this season when the Patriots played the Buffalo Bills, they actually went to Buffalo. So this was a home game for the Buffalo Bills at the time, and it was a very close game. Okay, this was a pretty shaky game for the Patriots. This was probably one of their first shaky games of the season. The Patriots were just able to pull out the win, though, in a 16-10 win. The big reason that the Patriots were able to win this game was defensively. Josh Allen played just terrible, and I mean terrible, against the New England Patriots defense. This was also at the start of the season. A lot has progressed for their team. So the big question is going to pop up, and that is, has Josh Allen progressed? Is he going to be able to learn from his mistakes against the Patriots and have the few weeks that have passed along from their first meeting to the meeting they have now ending the season? Has he been able to make any progression? Now, of course, this is going to be very different because this game is in Foxborough. That's a totally different atmosphere. The Patriots do not lose in Gillette Stadium. Of course, they have lost one game at home this season, which wasn't a game that they should have lost, but whatever, that's in the past. But the Buffalo Bills also do not have a good record when it comes to playing in Foxborough. In fact, they have only beaten the Pats twice in Foxborough since Tom Brady has taken over in 2001. Of course, they won in 2016 when Jacoby Brissett, the third-string rookie quarterback, had to take over for the Pats because Tom Brady was suspended and Jimmy Garoppolo was injured. And then they also won Week 17 in the 2014 season when it was a meaningless game for the Patriots because they had already clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC. Now, in order for the Bills to take over the Patriots, the Bills will first have to finish out the season with a better record than the Patriots, who again are 10-3, while the Buffalo Bills sit at 9-4. So that means the Buffalo Bills would have to win out the rest of the season, and the rest of their season consists of the Patriots and the Jets. And then New England would also have to lose versus the Bills, and then lose or tie against the Miami Dolphins. The next reason that this is a must-win for the Patriots is the fact that if they lose another game, they drop to 11-4. And at this current time, the Kansas City Chiefs are sitting at 10-4. So the Patriots would then have the same record as the Chiefs because the Chiefs this week will be playing against the Bears, and I don't see the Bears beating the Chiefs. Now, of course, is there a chance that they do? Yeah, of course there is. But if we're going to look at odds, chances are that the Chiefs are going to be able to win out the rest of the season. The Chiefs also beat the Patriots, or really the refs beat the Patriots in that Chiefs versus Pats game, but nonetheless, they have that tiebreaker against the Patriots, so even if the Patriots and the Chiefs finish at the same record, the Chiefs will have a higher rating than the Patriots because they beat them earlier in the season. So the Chiefs would then take over that second seed from the New England Patriots, and the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs will be the ones getting that first round bye. And our New England Patriots would then be playing in that wild card, having to play in all three playoff games, meaning that they are not able to clinch that first round bye, and they will not be able to have home field advantage for the second round of the playoffs for the divisional round. So clearly there's a lot to understand about this game, but in a nutshell, the Patriots have to win this game. They have to win out. Again, I'm not really worried about the Miami Dolphins. They're 3-11. It's at home. The Patriots should easily be able to blow them out, but this game versus the Bills is definitely one to talk about. A lot riding on it for both teams. And from what the players are saying, New England is going to be treating this as a playoff game. So definitely an exciting one here for us this coming Saturday when the Buffalo Bills come to Foxborough to play our New England Patriots. What are your guys' thoughts on this game? Are you worried at all? And do you think that there's a chance that the Buffalo Bills come out with that win in Foxborough? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe and leave comments. It really helps out with the YouTube analytics and really just helping this page go forward. It means a lot to me if you guys do that for me. Also follow me on all my social medias, Twitter, SportsCastr, Instagram, where I post more content, all that great stuff in the description box below. Make sure you guys share this video with everybody else so that we can grow the Page's global family. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in my next video.